Good morning. This week I'm taking you with me on a swim. So I've spent about 6 weeks not swimming, almost no training except for a little bit of cycling. I feel I'm finally getting back into some kind of consistency with my training, but it's been quite frustrating and a little bit disappointing to feel like all of the progress I've made before my pericarditis are kind of gone. I know the body has memory, and I know that's what neuroplasticity is all about. So I'm hoping my fitness is going to come back quickly, but basically that was the time I was doing before my pericarditis, and that was the time I did on my last swim. So there is a big difference. So it is Project Rebuild and be ready for Barcelona. So today we are going for a swim. I've put my wetsuit on and we are going to the pool. I don't know if we're going to have access to the pool. Can you see? It's messy. Okay, we're going to start with 300 meters warm up. I hope the water is going to be okay. I've heard it's 15 to 16 degrees, which is pretty cold, even though I have the wetsuit, but I don't have much fat to protect me. So we're going to start with 300 meters warm up, nice and easy, keeping my heart rate nice and low. And then we see how we go, maybe just some aerobic pyramid today. And if I feel like it, maybe adding a few 50 meters fast, but let's see how I feel. Let's do it!
Nobody gets it, nobody man, nobody fam. Nobody realizes on the ground with the stuff that we're trying to overstand. Nobody gets it, nobody man, nobody fam. Nobody realizes on the ground with the stuff that we're trying to overstand. Let me tell you what I do, pick up the vibes, I walk into the room. How can I talk about patience? Now I couldn't even wait in the room. Now we're standing face to face, trying to handle all the gloom and doom. Life gets deep, you know we get deeper. You won't see that one like a creeper, like slap to the face from the ether. My vision's alright, I can see far, and on them goes like a keeper. Connected to everything around me, yeah. Connected to everything around me, yeah. Nobody gets it, nobody man. Nobody knows, yo, nobody fam. Nobody realizes on the ground with the stuff that we're trying to overstand. Nobody gets it, nobody man. Nobody knows, yo, nobody fam. Nobody realizes on the ground with the stuff that we're trying to overstand. Connected to everything around me, yeah. Connected to everything around me, yeah. Connected to everything around me, yeah.
Okay, I've done 300 warm up, 400. I think I'm going to do 100 with the paddle, with the fins, and then 300, no fins. swimmers. It's freezing. I promise you. I was born in Europe. I know cold winters. This is freezing. So I only did 1.5 kilometers today, but I'm really happy I did it in the ocean pool, just because it gave me a chance to swim with my wetsuit. It feels quite restrictive in the shoulders and the chest, swimming with a wetsuit. So I'm going to try throughout winter to swim a lot in it to be ready for Barcelona. And also so happy because the sensations were good. My heart rate stayed at 125 average, which is amazing. I feel good. I think I did 142, 143 pace, which is much slower than what I was doing before, but I'm still happy because everything is progress. And that's it for today, guys. Surprise! Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. As you can see, I had a little bit of a change in my haircut. It's just my little celebration because I am done with my placement. I am officially never going back to work at the hospital. I have one more placement and my degree in my graduation in a few months. I am so excited for it. It's been a long 4 years of study. For those of you that don't know, I was doing nursing care back home years and years ago. But as I arrived in Australia, none of my credits were recognized, so I had to start a bachelor all over again. And I don't know if some of you have gone through stopping university and then having to go back to it. And I think it's a good thing that I am in everything I start completely delusional because I completely underestimated how hard that would be. But well, we're a few months away from being a physio, guys. I am so excited. We did it almost. But anyway, in my life, in my studies, the same as in this Ironman journey, I always am positively 100% sure that I can do it, even if people tell me it's too much, even if some people try to tell me maybe later, maybe not now, maybe you should slow down. I just know I can do it because I'm crazy, basically. But actually, guys, I just have this feeling deep down. We are 8 weeks post pericarditis. I am training again. I'm taking it slow, so nowhere as close as intense as it was before. But I have 11 weeks before Ironman Barcelona. 11 weeks is ample of time to make it happen. I have all my goals in my head, all my secret goals that no one knows about. But I am really, really motivated, and I think now that I've recovered and all this pericarditis was a little bit of like a shot of, yeah, when you're healthy, you should actually make the most of it, because we don't realize how fragile it is in a way. We always feel so strong and that we can accomplish anything, and we can, but once it's gone, it's like a massive part of who you are that's just vanishing. So yeah, I think in this second part of my 0 to Ironman, I think this is like a new beginning, and I am even more locked in than I was. I am even more determined than I was. It's 11 weeks to go, and I think it's going to be the best 11 weeks and the best block of training I've had. I just have a feeling. So guys, thank you so much for sticking with me, even if those past weeks have been, well, a little bit of a roller coaster also here on YouTube, because I haven't been as present, obviously, because I don't know, I feel like if I'm not sharing my training, what else do you want guys to see? So well, if you have anything you want to see in particular, just let me know in the comments. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much for your presence. Thank you for being here. If you're not following the channel, just follow it, because It is always really appreciated. Leave a little comment, leave a little thumb up, and I will see you in the next week of Zero to Ironman.